Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Phatcat and this is the YouTube channel where we get into the topics of astrology, spirituality, sound healing and so much more, and also self-development. And today we're going to get into the topic of Venus in Capricorn, and I've been meaning to do this video for a while, but circumstances and being busy with my own stuff, the real life 3D stuff. And alright, so but now I'm here and we're going to do this video, and let us quickly go over what is Venus. Okay, Venus is the planet of beauty. Venus is the planet of aesthetics, love, beauty, luxury, relationships, liquid money, and Capricorn is an earth sign. It's a cardinal earth sign, which means that it has the initiative energy. Like it's the energy of taking initiative, of taking leadership. But it also has the earth energy, which is very practical, which is stable, wants security, needs security, is grounded. So it is a cardinal earth sign. So when you have Venus placement in Capricorn, what does this mean for you? What does it mean for your lover, or like your friend or a potential lover? Okay, so what this means is, firstly, okay, let's go over what Capricorn is. Okay, how Capricorn energy manifests or shows itself is Capricorn energy is bare. Okay, Capricorn energy is minimal. Capricorn energy is a raw, real, simple. Okay, because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay, and Saturn is the planet of limitations. It's the planet of time. It's a planet of karma. It is the planet of putting effort, hard work, dedication, and getting the rewards in a belated manner. Okay, which is why for a Venus in Capricorn, often the rewards in love will come later in life. Okay, as with the Capricorn, the rewards in general in finances and in their life comes later. For a Venus in Capricorn specifically, the rewards when it comes to love, when it comes to finding a potential mate or partner, often comes late, often comes after many trials and tribulations. Okay, so it could be that the Venus in Capricorn person will go through many situations and connections and relationships which don't work for them, where it is shown that it's not going to be worth their time and stuff, and then they get into the next connection thinking, which is also something that they don't easily do. But often what happens with the Venus in Capricorn is it takes them time to get what they want in love, because they're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn requires you to put in the effort and hard work before it gives you the rewards. Okay, so Saturn ruled people need time to build their career, need time to build their finances, need time to build their life of their dreams. And it's the same for a Venus in Capricorn. So there will be some ups and downs and a lot of bumps in the road for a Venus in Capricorn before they reach that ideal partner who will actually be able to match what they need. Okay, and what does a Venus in Capricorn desire? What would they need from a partner? Okay, what do they want from a partner? Also, Venus in Capricorn desires stability. They desire steadfastness. They desire consistent action, consistent behaviors that of expressions of love. Okay, but most of all, Venus in Capricorn desires a partner who is able to add value to their life, who is themselves driven, ambitious, and wishes for success, or already is quite successful, who is financially stable. Because Venus in Capricorn is very practical, is very pragmatic, is very calculated, is very rooted, and they are quite obsessed with fame and status, in the sense that they have this innate need to prove themselves, to prove that they are really good at what they do, and as a result of that they want a partner who is also really driven, who is also able to match their level of ambition, who is able to add to the luxuries that they have acquired in their lifestyle, usually through a lot of hard work, through a lot of the right steps taken, through a lot of efficiency, through a lot of hours spent, right? So for Venus in Capricorn, love is not something flowery or fruity, or it's nothing to do with. It's not a very watery kind of love, but love is all about acts of service. It's all about the effort you put in. It's all about the consistent action that you show that you care for them. Okay, so if Venus in Capricorn is not going to be won over by charm. Okay, although wit can still help because they themselves can be very witty and sarcastic. So Venus in Capricorn can be can be a little, interested or piqued when you show them wit and intelligence. But just like charming words, flowery words, poetry is not at all going to do it for them, because they are like, look man, I want to build something big with my life. I want my life to be full of riches and success, and I want to leave a legacy, and I want to make sure there's enough money for my grandchildren, and I want to build a name for myself. And are you going to help me do that? Are you going to be adding to that? Are you worthy of doing that, or are you just going to be like a waste of my time? Yeah, that is the main thing for Venus and Capricorn. They are not here to play. They are not here to have flings. They are not here to dabble and frolic around. When it comes to love, they can be quite grave and sober and serious, at least on the surface, when it comes to love. And they are not going to jump into love. Okay, Venus in Capricorn takes their very sweet time when it comes to love. They need to make sure that you are the right partner for them. So as I said, they are not the biggest risk takers. Even when they take risks, it's calculated, and for them love is like a huge risk that they are taking, and they know that people in the past have wasted their time, so they're very calculated in their decision making. They are going to look at you as, are you going to be a match for them in the long term? So they're not looking at you as, oh, this is amazing, let's go with the flow and see what happens. It's just going to be the exact opposite of however intelligent you are, however charming you are. I cannot, I cannot fall in love with you if, you don't show me the actions, and if you are not doing, if you're not doing it for me in the long term. Sorry, there's some disturbance. So I was just like, what is that sound and stuff? It's from the other house, I guess. Okay. So that is the main thing for a Venus in Capricorn. Okay, what else? Okay, Venus and Capricorn at their core, they are again very soft, they're very sweet, they're incredibly supportive. So when you have Venus and Capricorn as a lover, as a partner, you know that you have somebody to support you for a lifetime. Okay, they're incredibly committed, and they want something very long term and committed from you as well. Okay, and their love language is acts of service, so they're going to show you through their actions like how much you matter to them. Especially they're going to make sure that you are not financially wanting in any way or materially wanting in any way. Okay, so for somebody like a Venus in Cancer, Venus in Capricorn will be like their sugar daddy kind of situation. It could be, because Capricorn is Venus in Cancer is going to be devoted, but they're going to be a little all over the place and a little romantic. And Venus in Capricorn will not be romantic on the surface, but they'll see that this Venus in Cancer is dedicated and loyal, and they want to make sure that they can pamper them and provide them what they need. That's a beautiful combination usually. Okay, and I think even Venus in Capricorn and Venus in Scorpio can be a good match, as long as there's no rivalry or competition, because they both signs can become very goal-oriented and driven, and are very ambitious, and are very quite defensive when it comes to love. So they are all about loyalty and steadfastness on both the sides. So that can also work very well. It can become like a power couple kind of a dynamic. Okay. So what else about Venus in Capricorn? Okay. Venus in Capricorn, let's get into the aesthetics, okay, the style elements. So for a Venus in Capricorn, their style is going to be very sober. It's going to be stark. It may be muted or restrained, just like the energy just like the season into which they are born. They are born during the winter time, when the trees are bare, all the leaves have been shed, and it's cold outside, and you need to make sure that you have resources that are saved that you can then use up, and you need to make sure that you have enough saved, basically, because you have to go through those harsh winter months, those difficult winter months. And that is that Capricorn and Saturnian energy, right? Like, save where we can, be resourceful, don't like spend the energy in a very capricious and excessive and decadent manner, but let's be thoughtful, let's be let's be careful and let's be efficient with it. Let's save the power, let's save the electricity, let's save the finances and the resources. And that even reflects in their style. Their style can often be very practical, so they will buy shoes and clothes maybe that have pockets in them, or shoes that are very breathable. They will buy quality clothes that are long lasting, not like cheap stuff that will just get spoiled very quickly. And they like to wear clothes that are not very showy, it's not very out there, it's not necessarily very bold, it's usually more restrained and held back. So the colors that they choose are often also like things like brown, dark brown, salmon colors, or like black especially, or like indigo. Just a lot more of the darker colors are more of their color, because they often like to just be in the background and do the work and let the work show their progress for them. Let their work speak for themselves. So the same thing comes through in the style and aesthetics, where they don't really want to draw too much attention to themselves, because they're very busy focusing on their own goals and aspirations and success and status, right? So the beauty for them is in the bareness. The beauty is in that there is no makeup, there is no frills, there's no fancy. The beauty is just raw and real and simple and honest. And in that way they can be very seductive, because there's no show in that. There's absolutely no show. So once somebody able to see how genuine that person is, and how simple they can be, how clear they are in what they want, that can become very attractive for a potential partner. Okay. So what else about Venus in Capricorn? Venus in Capricorn, now let's get into the shadow aspects of it. Okay, shadow aspect is that Venus in Capricorn can be a little too serious sometimes in love. They can take things too seriously. They forget to lighten up. They forget that not everything is about building a career and building success. Sometimes they forget that you can just go with the flow with your lover, see where it goes, enjoy yourself, have some fun with them. Sometimes they take themselves and their love equation too seriously, and that can be a little challenging for their partner. Okay. And the other shadow trait for Venus in Capricorn is that they may not be able to show their love very easily. So sometimes they just keep quiet about a lot of things. Although a lot of deep emotions are there, they may just not shut down, but they will be quite reserved about it. So even if they love you a lot, they may not really express it often, because they don't believe in expressing too much through just the words. They will only say like I love you when they really mean it, then they really feel it, and it's going to take them a lot of time to say it. So as I said, they don't take those words lightly, and they don't give those words lightly. So it can be frustrating for the partner when they are just like keeping all that love within, and kind of being like a wall at times, and not really showing their true emotions, and not kind of expressing it or allowing it to blossom, but kind of keeping it all inside in that well that they have within. So that can be a little challenging and problematic for the partner. And they can also be a little defensive when it comes to love, especially in the beginning, because they do not like to just give themselves away, because their time is precious and important to them. They can be quite hard and defensive for a while, and it will not be easy to get to know them right away. They take a lot of time to let you in. Okay, so only if you really care about them should you even pursue them, because otherwise you will end up wasting their time. Okay, so I know this is a short video compared to all my other videos, but I feel like that's nice. That's a nice change as well. So this is all I have for Venus in Capricorn. I think Venus in Capricorn also has a lot of ability to they are like late bloomers, so they can manifest a lot of success, a lot of financial gains, abundance. But often again this happens later in their life. And the same thing with lovers, they can really find a great partner who they can become like a power couple with, or who can really support their ambition and drive, and who is also financially stable. But again, this may take time for them, as they are ruled by as they have that Capricorn energy of that Saturnian energy coming through. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and hope to catch you in my next video, papillons. Bye.